Live from the KWQC Broadcast Center in downtown Davenport with Morgan Otier and Kyle Keel. This is Quad Cities Live.
Today on QCL, the next installment in our Dish and Tell series takes us to Edison's in Bettendorf, a popular spot ready to unveil a new menu.
Plus, Estes Builds here, how a partnership with Grow Quad Cities is creating opportunities for businesses and strengthening our regional economy.
And Mural Fest is back this year. It's an immersive and visual component of alternating currents. We'll find out which parts of our community will see new installations of public art. Hello and welcome to Quad Cities Live. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Kyle Keel.
I'm Morgan Otier. The Quad Cities is getting ready to welcome hundreds of visitors for one of the largest gatherings of Shriners in the Midwest.
The Central States Shrine Association is bringing its 2026 ceremonial session to our community from August 19th through the 22nd. And there are several events open to the public. And joining us today is Todd Gullickson, the 2026 president of the Central States Shrine Association and a member of the Cayaba Shriners. Todd, welcome to the show.
Yeah, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about what the Shriners do for those who might not know.
So the Shriners are a fraternal organization, and they started the Shriners Hospital for Children.
Yeah.
And so in the last year, they've taken care of, actually, since they started in 1922, they've served 1.5 million children.
Wow.
And their budget this last year for kids was $1.3 billion.
Amazing.
So there's a lot of different places they serve them, and kids right here in the Quad Cities and all around the world.
A lot of good work to be done.
Absolutely.
So talk a little bit about why Central States Shriners is coming to the Quad Cities.
So our local Shriners, it's called Cayaba Shrine here in Davenport, Iowa. It's the eastern Iowa side of, that's the territory, is the host shrine for this. And so they put me up as the person on the officer line 7 years ago, and here we are. With our big event coming in here this year.
Yeah. So why is it important for everyone in our community to support this organization?
Well, first of all, we're hoping just as kind of a, come out and have fun. That's probably the biggest thing. And we want to just raise awareness about who Shriners are, what they do, and we also want to make sure all these people that bring their parade vehicles have people to watch them on the parade line. So we'd love to have them there to watch our parade.
Yeah, and that was, one of our questions today is what can we do as a community, right? If you are not, part of the organization. Well, one of the things, as you just mentioned, is to come out to the parade.
Yeah.
So what can we expect at the parade, coming up on that Saturday that this event is happening?
So Saturday, August 22nd, we step off at 10:30, and just so you know, it's on 2nd and 3rd Street. Between Pershing and Western.
Okay.
And what you'll see is some of the things you see on the screen here is we have some very interesting vehicles that come out, along with go-karts and motorcycles, you name it. I think there's even a train that comes, drives down the road. So there's many different things, and it's an interesting parade to watch, and I'd encourage you guys to come support it and check it out. We also have a marketplace
That's right.
that will be happening at the Mississippi Valley Fairgrounds. We'll have a lot of events over there, and it'll be at the Expo Hall and the Kepi Hall from 8 to 5 on Thursday the 20th, Friday the 21st, and then also Saturday the 22nd.
Wow, lots of opportunities.
That's open to the public also, so come and check out all the vendors that we have there.
That's wonderful.
Yep.
Well, the marketplace, as Todd just mentioned, runs that Thursday through Saturday at the Mississippi Valley Fairgrounds, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. all day. The parade is that Saturday, August 22nd, starting at 10:30 in downtown Davenport. And if you want to learn more about our local Shriners organization, visit them on the web at cayabashrine.org. Todd, thank you so much for being here and sharing a little more. Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And we appreciate you. All right, well, next on Quad Cities Live, it's Dish and Tell at Edison's Gastropub in Bettendorf. The chef whips up a couple items on the menu, which is getting a refresh this week.
Dish and Tell sponsored by Performance Food Service. Quad Cities Live continues.
This week's Dish and Tell takes us to the corner of Devil's Glen Road and Tanglefoot Lane in Bettendorf to Edison's Gastropub, and we are here to talk all about the eats and drinks. I am joined, as always, by Chef John Vance with Performance Food Service, as well as Paul Martinez. He is the co-owner and operator here at Edison's. Thanks for having us here today.
Well, thanks for coming in.
Very exciting news. You've built the kitchen, new kitchen from the ground up, and you're introducing some new food this month.
Absolutely right. Yeah, we wanted A gastropub is elevated food with a pub feel, and we really wanted to give the Quad Cities something special. And in doing so, we just rebuilt everything. We designed it from the ground up, and now we can create some products that we're really proud to share.
Awesome. So talk about some of the new menu items that people can expect.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the things we have is a mushroom truffle burger with some Havarti cheese, a garlic aioli. It is absolutely fantastic.
Elevated burger.
Yeah, it's something we've been working on for a while, and I think we've got it pretty dialed in. So we're really excited about that one. We're gonna do a lime maple mango salad, something that's gonna be a little bit more fresh.
Yeah.
But you know, just a different kick on a salad. It's something that you're really not gonna find around here.
Yeah, absolutely unique to the area for sure.
Absolutely right. We're also gonna do a miso Chilean sea bass.
Nice.
All right, that's exciting. Where can you go to a pub and get a sea bass?
That's what I was just
right?
gonna say. Sea bass is not exactly pub fare, even gastro pub. So you guys are definitely taking it up a notch.
That's the idea. Again, we just really want to give people something that you're not going to get in a traditional pub.
Sure. I understand. I'm going to get the chance to go back with your business partner, Mike DeWitt, in the kitchen here.
We're going to throw it down.
We're going to throw down with a couple of things like he's told me. I am excited to get back there. So
I'm excited to try it.
I'm going to go ahead and get back to the kitchen with Mike, and we'll see you guys back out here. We're tasting something. All right, here we are back in the kitchen with co-owner Mike DeWitt, and why don't you go ahead and give us a rundown of what dishes we're doing?
So first we're going to talk about our smoked mozzarella sticks. So these are made in-house.
That's the best mozzarella you can get, too. That's Baccio.
Absolutely.
Good stuff.
Absolutely, and we're not afraid of sizes either here, right?
Obviously not.
So,
that is a decent-sized mozzarella stick.
So you get 4 to an order. So what we do is we drop these in the fryer.
Sure.
And they cook for about 2 minutes.
Nice.
And again, these are house made every day. And then what's going to happen is we're going to toss them in a seasoning that we make here in the house as well. And then it's served with 2 sauces. Both of these sauces are made also in house. We have our Chipotle tomato jam.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And then we have an Austin cream jalapeno ranch. All right, so what we do then is that we're going to toss a little bit of our seasoning that we make in-house.
Nice.
And give it just a little bit more of a flavor kick.
Edison's secret seasoning.
There you go. And then these get plated. So this is our Boom Boom Shrimp. We've had this on our original menu, but it's one of our most popular items, so we're definitely keeping it.
Oh, of course.
So it starts with a heaping amount of shrimp. And what we do is that we toss that right into a seasoned flour.
Nice.
These shrimp do not take long to cook at all.
Oh,
about
sure.
45 seconds.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Just a quick flash just to crisp them up, cook them through.
You got
it. They get to go on these beautiful tacos we've got going here.
Yes, sir. So if you want to help me here,
yes,
we're gonna do a little bit of our sriracha slaw down on the taco, on the tortilla.
On the base.
On the base.
Okay. We doing that because we don't want the shrimp to get soggy, right?
Well, yeah, and that we want to see the star of the show, right?
Oh, of course.
We got our shrimp ready to go, and I'm going to reach over, and I'm going to grab some of our Boom Boom sauce that we have that we make in house.
Nice, rich, creamy, spicy.
There you go.
Awesome.
And we're going to toss that up. We just toss that in Boom Boom sauce, and we're going to evenly divide the shrimp tacos right in there, the shrimp right in there, and then we're going to top it with our house-made pickled onions.
These are delightful. I tried one of these just a minute ago. These are the perfect balance of acidic and sweet, and they're just perfect.
And then on top of that, we just go a little bit of our cilantro, fresh cilantro. And that is our shrimp tacos.
That is simple perfection right there.
I will say we did miss a little bit of a step here, if you don't mind. I'm going to top this off with a little bit of our Parmesan cheese.
Oh, nice.
And then it gets hit with a little bit of our parsley.
Nice. All right, guys, let's see you in the dining room to give these a try. Here we are for the best part, the tasting piece of it. And so we've got the smoked mozzarella with this Chipotle tomato jam and this, would you call this an Austin cream?
It's, a
jalapeno ranch,
correct.
Right?
It's basically a jalapeno ranch. It's fantastic.
Very excited to do that. And then these are the Boom Boom tacos with your fantastic elote corn. I've had that before. You guys have had that since, almost the beginning, right?
Always,
that's a fantastic side that you've got. So without further ado, you guys are going to watch us dig in here.
Yes.
Let's get after it.
Eat this mozzarella stick.
Oh, yeah. This is a fantastic cheese just to begin with. This Baccio cheese is delicious.
Should we cheers our mozzarella sticks?
I'll cheers you.
Yeah, you already bit.
I don't want that. I will give you the backside. There you go. Man.
Okay. That ranch is good. So if jalapeno scares you, the spice scares you, you don't really taste of spice.
No.
It gives you a nice like roasted jalapeno flavor, but not an overbearing spice to it.
Correct.
So don't worry about, not being able to handle that. It's got a really clean flavor to it.
It's very good, yeah.
We've got a nice sriracha slaw, house pickled onions, a nice lightly breaded shrimp, and your boom boom sauce. So we're gonna go ahead and dig in here.
I'll take it.
Man, that is amazing.
It's incredible.
Lightly breaded, really nice flavor balance. And again, generally speaking, boom boom shrimp you equate with spice, and that is not overbearingly spicy.
No.
It's got a really nice balance of sweet, savory, a little bit of kick in there.
For bite two.
It is just a fantastic taco.
Oh, yeah.
And if this is representative of the rest of the dishes you guys have going, I am super excited to be back here and try everything else you're bringing to the new menu.
Thank you very much.
This is going to be amazing. Guys, if you are in and around the Quad Cities, make it a point to stop into Edison's and try their new food. You're not going to find anything like this around the Quad Cities.
Cheers. We'll see you next time on Dish and Tell. Edison's Gastropub is located at 3579 Tanglefoot Lane in Bettendorf. We have the phone number and website on your screen. And this week, Edison's will be rolling out a new menu that starts August 13th, And for more information on Performance Food Service, becoming a customer, or working with Chef John Vance, you can call the number on your screen or visit performancefoodservice.com. We'll also have that linked on our website.
Coming up, building strong communities through even stronger partnerships. We'll learn more about Grow Quad Cities and how support from Estes Construction is helping attract talent and investment to the region.
You're watching Quad Cities Live.
Our series, Estes Builds Here, is all about highlighting the people and organizations helping build a stronger Quad Cities. And today we're focusing on something that goes beyond the brick and mortar, investing in the future of our region through key partnerships. Joining me today is Mallory Merritt with Estes Construction and Peter Tokar, President and CEO of the Quad Cities Chamber. Thank you both for being here. Mallory, welcome back.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. So, Peter, we'll start with you. So, of course, many people are familiar with the work of the Quad Cities Chamber. So what is Grow Quad Cities for folks who have not heard much about that yet?
Sure. So Grow Quad Cities is a kind of a sister organization to the Chamber that we started a year ago that's really focused on regional economic development. And the difference between the two is the Chamber is really focused on community development. How do we connect our existing businesses together to do commerce with each other? That's the Chamber of Commerce.
Right.
Where Grow Quad Cities is really an external look at how do we bring more investment into the community, more businesses to create more jobs. How do we look at our workforce training needs in the area with our employers to make sure that our local employers have a skilled workforce? And how do we improve the quality of life in the Quad Cities? Those are kind of the three pillars of Grow Quad Cities as a regional economic development. So it's the external facing, so we do a lot of external marketing to the country about where the Quad Cities is, what are the opportunities for development here, and why they should come here and bring their business here.
Wow, okay. Yeah, putting more focus, where it needs to be. So, Mallory, why is Grow an organization that you wanted to feature on Estes Builds Here? How does it kind of tie in with those giving pillars that we talked about?
Yeah, so just a couple of months ago, we launched our new giving pillars. Two of the pillars that are core to that entire strategy are regional vitality and talent and workforce. So as a company, we believe strongly in supporting causes that align with that. So that was what really led us to participate in Grow, and we're grateful to be one of the founding investors in the organization and thankful for all the great work that Peter and his team are doing to advance our region.
Yeah, and Peter, what are some of the biggest opportunities from your perspective that you see for growth in the region over the next few years?
Sure. So, the Quad Cities, it's no secret, we're a manufacturing powerhouse for the region. We weigh punch above our weight from a GDP perspective for manufacturing exports.
Oh, good.
But we also have a lot of other industries in the Quad Cities that need attention too. We have a really strong financial services, a lot of professional services like engineering, and then a lot of opportunity for healthcare and for life sciences. These are all industries that in previous economic development efforts for the Quad Cities, we ignored a little bit because we were so focused on that manufacturing presence, which, again, we have an amazing manufacturing presence, so it makes sense that we continue to support that industry. So looking forward, I think we have a really big opportunity to build parallel strengthen parallel industries within the Quad Cities, but also from a quality of life perspective. That's a new pillar that we just engaged in. So I call it the spaces and places that make us unique and cool.
Yeah.
And so we've all been to cities around the country that have that mixed-use development that was a really good time we had at. It's like, well, what's that in the Quad Cities?
Yeah.
And how do we bring investment to build that? We have an amazing riverfront. That's one of our huge advantages. And things like what's happening in downtown Davenport, what's happening in downtown Moline with the riverfront developments that they're trying to do. Those are those spaces and places that we really want to try to promote and help bring investment to get those happening. So we have that little bit more competitive advantage.
Yeah. Wow, exciting. I'm like motivated by this conversation. Again, Grow Quad Cities is a component of the Quad Cities Chamber focused entirely on regional economic development. To learn more, if you want to, maybe you're a business that wants to learn more and see how you can help, visit quadcitieschamber.com. You can find Grow there. And a reminder, Estes has launched a new community fundraising process. So more information, applications, all of that can be found on the company's website, which is estesconstruction.com. Peter and Mallory, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, thank you. Up next, how Quad City Arts is teaming up with Alternating Currents for this year's Mural Fest, bringing bold new public artwork to even more parts of our community.
Quad Cities Live continues.
Once again this year, Alternating Currents is expanding its visual impact in a big way by joining forces with the Quad City Arts, for Mural Fest.
Yeah, since 2023, artists participating in Mural Fest have transformed overlooked walls into large-scale public art that lingers long after the music fades. Joining us with more on this year's Mural Fest are Ben Goujon, the newly appointed Executive Director of Quad City Arts, and muralist Brian Wentworth. Thank you both for being here.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, excited to talk with both of you. First, Ben, just a big congratulations. We won't make a big deal about it,
but
thanks
so much.
Yes, we're excited to see you kind of at the helm. I think it's going to be a great thing.
Yeah.
So let's start with the basics about Mural Fest. What is it? How can visitors really enjoy it?
Yeah, well, Mural Fest is a part of the Alternating Currents Festival, and I believe this is the 4th year that we've done it, but the last 2 years we've really expanded the festival.
Yeah.
And so we have 4 locations across the Quad Cities, 1 in Rock Island, 2 in Davenport, 1 in Bettendorf, and we have 4 muralists creating large-scale pieces of public art that people can watch throughout the week of Alternating Currents and see the murals come to life.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah, and Brian, you're kind of a big deal in the mural world.
It's true.
Yes, and so you will be doing one of the walls outside of a Bettendorf business. So what can you tell us about your part here in Alternating Currents and Mural Fest?
Yeah, it's located in My Crystal Portal. Beautiful wall, kind of a longer orientation. And I'll be doing, my work is kind of rooted in realism. So it'll be a realistic, beautiful woman that kind of embodies Mother Earth.
Interesting.
And it's titled The Light Within. So she's kind of like embedded with crystals all over her.
I'm excited.
And like space elements. Yeah.
Well, it's funny because, and we're going to show some of your artwork on the screen. I know he's incredibly talented.
Wow.
So I passed by that business all the time, right? It is a very busy spot there in like the downtown corridor, Bettendorf area, and I just think it's really the perfect spot. Do you see spaces like empty walls and stuff, you know, given what you do, and go, that would be perfect for?
Oh my God! everywhere.
That's a good looking wall.
What about our walls in here? What can you do in here?
Oh my gosh, I know.
Wouldn't that be neat?
That would be really cool. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So yeah, we're looking at some of your work right now, but it is really special. And Ben, can you speak to, you know, how important public art is to a community?
Yeah, and the first thing that I always think of is that it's accessible. You know, it's not behind a pay barrier at a museum or anything like that.
Yeah.
Anyone can see it any time of day. And when you look at the economic impact of public art in a community, you know, I think about when I travel and go somewhere and see murals and sculptures around, I think, man, this is a cool place. I'd like to spend some more time here. And those are the things that, as we build those up in our community, become economic drivers for tourism. It makes places, people want to live in places like that. So it brings people to here, it keeps people here, and it really just drives and makes the Quad City a vibrant place that people want to be.
Yeah.
All right, so Brian's going to be in Bettendorf, but there are a few other locations that people can catch these murals in action.
Yes.
Yes, we've got 2 in Davenport, one at Clemmy's.
Okay.
Atlanta Dawn, who is a local muralist, is on that
We've
wall.
had her on the show plenty of times.
Yeah, she's fantastic. And then right across the street from that, on the side of Ragged Records and Trash Can Annie's,
Okay.
we've got a muralist named Key Detail.
Okay.
Is his muralist name, and he's doing a massive mural on that wall. It's enormous.
Beautiful.
So definitely check those two out.
These works of art, yeah.
And then over in Rock Island, on the backside of Bent River Brewing, another local muralist, Brando Punk, is doing a fantastic piece over there.
Wonderful.
Excellent.
Well, thank you both for being here. AlternatingCurrentsQC.com for the schedule. And thank you so much for watching Quad Cities Live.
Yeah, we'll see you back here Thursday at 3.